Have you ever followed a cooking tutorial, a DIY video, or even a how to level up quickly in a game guide? If yes, then congratulations! You've only used something called a procedure text without even realizing it. Procedure texts are everywhere, quietly helping us do things faster, easier, and with fewer mistakes. Today, we're going to explore what they really are and how they work. Welcome to Katanya Belajar. Before we begin, let me tell you something simple. Every day, we follow a small procedure without thinking, like making instant noodles, preparing for schools, or charging our phones, right? We rarely stop and ask, what makes these steps easy to follow? Or what does every tutorial seems to follow the same patterns? That hidden structure is exactly we call procedure text. So in this video, I'll break it down in a clear and friendly way, just like learning a cheat code for effective communications. A procedure text is a type of text designed to explain how to do something, how to make something, or how something works, step by step. Procedure texts appear in many forms: instruction in a manual, recipe in a cookbook, safety guidelines, science experiment step, or even simple tutorials on social media. The function of procedure text is straightforward: to provide clear, sequential instructions that prevent confusion and help the audience complete a task successfully. In other words, procedure text turns chaos into order. Let's talk about the structure first. A procedure text normally consists of three main parts. First, goal. These parts explain what will be made or done. For example, how to set up a Laravel project or how to install some apps. The goal gives the audience a clear target before they start. Second, materials or tools. This section lists the items needed to complete the task. For cooking procedure, it may include ingredients. For DIY projects, it may include tools. For digital tasks, it may list the apps or device required. This part helps the reader prepare everything beforehand. The last one is steps. These are the instructions, written in the logical and chronological order. Each step is usually written using imperative verbs such as mix, cut, install, press, open, hit, and so on. A well-written procedure text uses steps that are short, clear, and not confuse the reader. Instead, lead you from start to finish. A procedure text separates typical language characteristics like imperative sentence, action verbs, connectors, simple present tense, and adverbs. All of these elements make a procedure text easy to follow and professionals. Now, let's take a look at an example. Here is a simple procedure text titled How to Run Your First Python Program. The goal is to write and run a simple Python program on your computer. First of all, you will need a laptop. Of course, Python install, a code editor like VS Code, Anti-Gravity, or Notepad++. First, open your code editor. Then create a new file and name it like hello.py. Type the following code. Print hello world. Then save the file. Next, open your terminal, type Python or Python 3 hello.py and press the return button. Finally, check the output. Terminal will display hello world. This example contains all the elements we discussed: a goal, materials, and clear step with action verbs and sequencing words. Procedure texts like this help guide people safely and quickly. You'll see them in school experiments, cooking tutorials, app installation guides, and even safety instructions. In academic settings, procedure texts teach students to organize information clearly and logically, skills that are variable in any field. By understanding its structure, goal, materials, and steps, and recognizing its language feature, we become better at giving instructions and also better at understanding them. Hopefully, after watching this video, you can write your own procedure text confidently, whether it's for a school task, a tutorial video, or even your own creative projects. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something meaningful today. See you in the next program or next episode. Goodbye.